It was the year 2012. It was fall 2012, and I was doing a study abroad in Jerusalem, Israel, and that is when the age change happened. And I remember feeling the Spirit very strongly at that time that sisters were supposed to go when they were 19 if they were able. But at that time, I didn't feel like I was supposed to go. And so I went back to BYU after finishing up in Jerusalem, and a lot of my friends were going on their missions, and I started to feel strongly that I should pray about it, I should fast about it, about going on a mission. And so I started to pray and fast about it, and I was reading the Book of Mormon as well. And as I was reading the Book of Mormon, I came to a verse that said, "Go forth and preach the gospel to all nations, kindreds, tongues, and people." And I can't actually remember what verse it was that I read, but I remember feeling the Spirit very strongly that I needed to go serve a mission wherever that was supposed to be. And so I talked to my bishop, put in my mission papers, and I got my call about a month later, and I got called to serve in Goiânia, Brazil. And it was really neat that I got called to serve in Brazil because my grandpa actually served in Brazil probably 60 years ago, and he passed away when I was 2 years old. And so I very much felt like I was being called to serve in a place that he himself had served, which was a really neat experience for me. And I saw a lot of blessings and a lot of spiritual help because of that while I was on my mission. And so I got my mission call in March, and I left on my mission in August. And that summer I tried to learn Portuguese, and I did mission prep and read Preach My Gospel. And then when I got to the MTC, I loved my experience there. It was hard studying Portuguese 24/7, but my companions made it a lot better. My district made it a lot easier, and I felt the Spirit very strongly while I was there. And while I was there, I didn't receive my visa, so I ended up serving in Houston, Texas, the Houston, Texas South Mission for 6 weeks. And then I got my visa at the end of that first transfer, and I went to Brazil.